POTA, CQ POTA. Hey guys, it's Tango Oscar Mike. I did all my yard work, well, most of my yard work yesterday. All the grass is cut, so I can play today. Not actually play, I'm going to work on the trailer today. But before I do that, I want to get my radio set up because I know there's going to be some people activating some parks. There's a SOTA activation I want to try to catch. So I'm going to set up my antenna on my truck like I normally do if I was doing a drive-up POTA or some other emergency setup for Aries or something like that. So I'm going to set that up, and so the radio is ready in case I need to make some contacts. So let's do that. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Hey, Augie, what you doing, bud? So first, this is a trailer hitch mount I got off of eBay. An extender that I think I got at Home Depot, and I just slipped this in, and the reason for the extender, as you can see, is so I can still have the tailgate down. If the extender wasn't on there, there'd be no way I could put the tailgate down. This fiberglass. The fiberglass mast is by Max Gain. It's actually a pretty sturdy mast. I could probably put a small Yagi on top of it if I wanted to. Maybe not all the way up, but up far enough. Pull my glasses on. Oh, here, I want to show you this. This is the pocket double paddle from CW Morse. I just got this yesterday, and I played with it a ton last night. Now my paddle experience is pretty limited. I bought a 3D paddle printed, I don't remember where it was made, a long time ago, and it basically just had some screws in it and everything else, and it didn't work very well. I had a hard time using it. And then I bought a American Morse paddle, and American Morse makes aluminum milled anodized paddles. I bought their POTA paddle. I have the leg mount, and then I bought the weighted desk mount for that. And that's a nice paddle, and actually it's nice for the desk, but it's a nice paddle. It's actually nice for using it on a desk, but I don't like strapping it on my leg when I go portable, and there's not enough to it to hold if you're trying to hold it in your hand. The wire kind of hangs out, is exposed underneath, and I didn't like that. This one, I like this design. It reminds me of the Pico paddle before they quit selling them and everything else. But there's enough space here that I can hold this. You can easily adjust it by twisting the screws by hand. They do give you a Allen key which slides into this little hole right here, but it doesn't stay in the hole, so if you shake it would come out. But I found I don't need it. I found it's very easy to turn these screws with my fingers, so I don't think that's an issue. But I used this a lot last night, and it's really nice to use. It just uses your standard stereo cable. But yeah, for a budget paddle, I really like this. I actually really enjoyed using it last night and the feel of it, and maybe I'll get to use this today. We'll see. So as you can see, I put my work shirt on. In the last video, you can see I got this box loose and I got this box unbolted, but I haven't taken them actually off yet. So I'm going to try to do that and see if I can't get them out of the way. This box just might slide that way. That's a heavy box. Oh yeah, look back here. Some of the original paint's okay. This one shouldn't be too bad. Let's try to get that out of there. See if I can't just pull it. That side down there was wedged in there. Yeah, that is like wedged in there. I think I'm gonna need a motivator for that one. Well, I don't know how much that spray rust disintegrator is going to work. It seems to be doing something. It's bubbling a little bit, but then you're supposed to wipe it off and then wash it with fresh water. I'm probably going to get the power washer out and power wash those areas real quick, let it dry, and then I can put a coat of primer on it before the day's over, because it looks not bad. There's some holes that I didn't see from the inside, but there are some holes in the bottom of that, which I don't think are a big deal. But that's never been taken off before, obviously. So that's off. I sprayed all that stuff on there. I'll hose it all off, and then I'll do a coat of primer all over the whole bottom at least. I almost think there should be a bushing between the box and the frame to lift it up just a little bit so air gets in here and dries this section out. I mean, the bushings would then the bushings, where the bushings are, it would probably rust, but I still think that'd be a good spot to do that, to put a bushing in just to keep it off. The box then wouldn't touch that center section at all, so you'd never have to worry about that again. I'd really like to get this off, but I can't move it. I moved it a little bit. So I got it lifted up over there, so I probably could just spray that stuff up in there. I might have to do that. I might just have to lift this up. I really want to get that out of there, but I'm telling you, that end is wedged in so hard. Maybe if I try going that way, maybe it doesn't want to come this way, but maybe if I go that way, maybe that's how they got it in. Maybe this end is smaller than that end. I didn't think about that. So I might have to try doing that. But yeah, I sprayed all this, I'm gonna hose it down, and then we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna play with some antennas a little bit right now. I've been trying to make contacts, but I see the spots, I go check, and I think they're already gone from that band. This is where the 49:1 end fed is handy because you can jump bands so quickly. With a 20 and 40 link dipole, you're limited to 20 and 40 and actually only one band at a time. And if they change bands, then you have to change. But I've seen them on 30, I've seen them on 20, I think one of them was on 80. That stuff stinks too. I'm getting out and moving away from it. It's making me nauseous. But yeah, so they're jumping around. They go to a band a little bit, call for a little bit, and then move to another band. So by the time you might get them, where I might get my antenna adjusted, they could be gone from that band. So I think I'm going to get my end fed and put it up so I can react more quickly, which seems like the reasonable thing to do, right? So I unplug. Hey, while you were gone, I broke out the power washer. I just power washed all that. I power washed the shed a little bit while I was at it. I got the end fed up. I was playing around with that a little bit, but the noise level seems high, and like really high, and it's never like this. So I think I'm going to try taking my end fed down in the yard like I normally do, away from the house. But right now, as you can see, I'm just down in the yard a little ways, and the noise level's already dropped. So it's obviously something up there by the house. I don't know what it could be though. In the shack I don't have a lot of noise, but that just may be because all my antennas are outside, away from the house far enough that I don't get that noise. But right now I don't have high noise levels at all. On a clear frequency, I'm at like an S4. Let's try 40 meters. The 40 meters is still high, but it's not that high. It doesn't seem to be as bad as it was before. I can still hear that pulsing, that clicking a little bit, but again, not as bad as before. November 3, Whiskey Sierra. November 3, Whiskey Sierra. November 3, Whiskey Sierra. I copied the 3-3 just to clarify my call. My call is November 3, 1, 2, 3, November 3, Whiskey Sierra. Copy the 3-3. I have you at about a 4-5 into Western Pennsylvania. Western Pennsylvania. 73. November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra. I have you 4444 in the 2287.
QSL, I have you a 5454 into Western Pennsylvania. Thanks for the activation.
Copy that, 54 in the Western PA. Thank you for reaching out for that.
Roger, 73s as well. Yours next?
November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
I think I heard a Whiskey 4 come back. I copy a Whiskey 4, Delta, Hotel Kilo, QSL. Roger, I copy you as a 5-5 as well, into Park 64902, just out of St. Louis, Missouri, QSL. Roger, roger. QRZ.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
Kilowatt 9 or 4 station, come back. Kilowatt station, come back. Kilo Mike station.
Need my chair. It's not in my pack. I left it in the house.
I got tripped up there. Kilo Mike 4, Tango Foxtrot Golf. You're a 5-9 into Park 64902, QSL. Call is Alpha Echo 0 Lima Zulu. Alpha Echo 0 landing zone, QSL. Do you have a park number? Roger, roger. Can't beat that. I appreciate that. 73 is yours, Ed.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
I heard a Whiskey 4 station. Come back. Whiskey 4 Uniform Sierra. I copy the 5-5 into South Carolina. You're about a 5-5 as well into Park 64902 from Alpha Echo 0 Lima Zulu. QSL. Roger, roger. I appreciate the contact as well. 73, 73. Stand by, one.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
I heard a Norway 2 Japan station. Come back. November 2 Juliet India Echo. Roger, roger. You are about a 5353 into Park 64902, QSL. As well. QRZ.
November 3, Whiskey Sugar.
I think I heard a Whiskey 3 station. Come back slower. Sorry, I can't pick you out of the noise. This is Alpha Echo 0 Lima Zulu. Alpha Echo 0 landing zone. Calling CQ POTA from Park 64902. Any station, come back now.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
Kilowatt X-ray 4, Mike India. You're a 5-9.
I'm gonna try.
Park 64902, QSL.
This is what QRP can be like, especially when you're hunting and other people are calling that station.
33 Sugar Charlie. Roger, roger. 73 is
But
QRZ.
I don't mind. November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra. You're a 4444 into Park 64902, QSL.
QSL, you're a 5-9 here in Pennsylvania running QRP. Thanks for the activation, 73.
Roger, I appreciate the QRP. Appreciate the contact, 5-9 into Pennsylvania. QRZ. November Echo 4.
So I was just talking about how this is what it's like with QRP, and he calls me back. So, but that's how it is, and that's why I like QRP. Is you don't know if I called him a couple times and gave up and said, "Oh, he can't hear me." You don't know if they can't hear you. There may be there's a spider right over the lens there.
CQ POTA, this is Alpha Echo 0, Lima Zulu, Alpha Echo 0, landing zone.
They might hear you. It might just they have interference from other people. So sometimes it's a guessing game. And but there it is. 10 watts from my KX2 with my end fed and kind of a drooping sloped antenna up into a tree here, and it's probably up 35-40 feet maybe. So and he was in Missouri, so PA to Missouri.
CQ Parks on the air. Hello, CQ Parks on the air.
Whiskey 4 Bravo, Alpha Bravo, W4BAB, case 1035.
November 3 Whiskey Sierra.
November 3 Whiskey Sierra. Thank you. You're 5'9" in Park 1035, which is Bucks Pocket State Park in Alabama. Over.
Roger, Roger. Copy the 5'9" into Alabama. You're 5'9" into Pennsylvania. Thanks for the contact and have a great activation.
Thank you for Pennsylvania. 73 from Whiskey 4 Bravo Alpha Bravo.
I can barely hear him. I'm afraid if I hear, we'll see. It keeps fading out. I'd love to try, but I don't think I'd get him. Ah, see? Yeah, I don't think he heard me anyhow. Man, something bit me on the arm. So I just made a CW contact. Indiana. I almost didn't call him. I was scared. No other way to explain it. You've been a good boy. Lapdog. Ah, is a good boy. You having fun today? Oh, there's a birdie. He's a birdie. That's my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, that's my boy. Are you having fun? What, you hear something? You hear something? What? What? Oh, a birdie up in the tree? Yeah, can't get him up in the tree, huh? Oh, butterfly. Well, I made another CW contact with KK7RR. If I didn't record it, I actually don't remember. I've made a couple of another voice contact with a guy in Georgia. So far today, I made 3 POTA contacts, outdoor portable like this. I think this is the first time. But my battery's about to go dead. This is the second battery with all the work I did on the trailer today. So, which is funny because all this is going to get edited down to probably a pretty short video. Maybe this out here will be a little bit longer, we'll see. But I'm going to pack up and I'm going to go up and see if everything's dry, if the parts that I sprayed are dry. So I can spray paint them with some primer, and then I don't know, we'll see what else. But I'm getting hungry, so I think I'm going to pull some venison and cut up some potatoes and grill on the grill. I'll probably make a piece of salmon for my wife. She likes her salmon, or a pork chop or something, but she doesn't care for venison, so I get to eat all that by myself. So, but yeah, I really like this as a portable paddle. It just feels good to me. It works good. So that's going to be my go-to portable paddle, I'm sure. And I need to keep working on my decoding skills. I am getting better. I am recognizing the basics. But if somebody would start to like say, hey, something, or what antenna you're using, I might be able to catch ANT or something like that, or rig. I've been practicing all the stuff the words that are in a QSO. I've been practicing. And I've been doing that on the Morse because you can upload a custom file to the Morse. I've also been using G4 Phone, G4 FON, that is. He has a contest simulator, and it's not free like a CW Trainer. You have to pay for it. But it has field day on it. So it'll play call signs to you, and you can select what speed you send back, and you can select a range of speeds that they can send to you. Like you set it for 18 and you can set it for plus or minus 4 words a minute or more. But it does the sections, like Western Pennsylvania or Eastern Pennsylvania, South Texas, West Texas. It does those, and it does the category. It does the whole thing, the whole QSO. And you can select how many stations are calling you too. So you can set it for 1 station calling you, which is pretty easy, or I think 5 or 6 stations calling you all at the same time, which I cannot do. I could not handle a pile-up. But for field day, I might be able to call people. I know at night it gets things taper off, and it's a lot easier to get in contact with people at night. And to be honest, during the day I'm probably going to be busy, and I think it's harder to get people to come in at night or stay active at night for field day. So I think that might be my goal for field day. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get packed up, go up and see if I can't finish off the trailer a little bit, do a little painting on that, and then we'll see. Hey, this is Tango Oscar Mike, call sign N3WS, or November 3 Whiskey Sierra. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
Tango Oscar Mike,